Good morning. Good morning. Coffee sip to start the day. Let's do this. Full disclosure, guys. I slept like absolute dog doo-doo last night, so I'm excited to see how this day unfolds. But who do we have here this morning? We got Pack Trips up in here, Borland, Jay, Federico, to the house. Kevin Forge, good morning. Happy WNBA free agency day. Liberty's already getting more fun. Diehard Liberty fan over here now. Alex Disney, watching on my new Mac. Hashtag you can't make profits on Top Shot. There you go. Jay's up in here. Trent, Jay Blaze, Stubbs, Gino, Gershad, Effit Nico, The Raptor News, Stephon St. Pierre, Jay Peterman, We the People, DJ Local. Who else? Ryan B, Mihal up in the streets. Good to see you here this morning. Tea Time's here. Roger, Stachunk, David, Brian, Ryan Kelly, Yachty. Who else? Jonathan's here. Big Weston, Ziggy. Top Shot Streams, Mike Strange up in here, Brian Foster, Daniel Loves, News Swami, so many people, Andor, Heavy Hitter, Ramen Noodles, who else? Rodney, Ziggy, I got you, Tom Pierce, Luis, his name has been said, Top Shot, Hot Shot. All right, I think we did it. We hit it. That was a lot. There's a lot of people here this morning, and you just love to see it, as they say. You love to see it. And Veronica, Sydney Cove, Angel, Boob. Guys, I don't know if you saw the tweets. I don't know, but we have a lot going on today. Okay. We've got this show. You're here right now for it. So you've already done a third of the work that you need to do. Right as we get to the hour mark today, what's going to happen? Our beautiful friend G Dunn is going to make an appearance. And then when we shut this stream down, we're going to immediately start another one. We're going to have an interview with Matt Novogratz from Candy, and we're going to talk some baseball for a little bit. So you got an NBA, you have some some baseball. And then at 3 p.m. today for a little NFT Tuesday, our friend Raptor News is going to come on. And he's going to do like a little NFT 101. So if you have only been messing around with Dapper to like say Top Shot, maybe UFC was your first thing or NFL was your first thing, he's going to really break down just kind of like not tutorials too strong of a word, but like the do's and don'ts and how to mess around in these streets. So we have a jam-packed day. It's almost like we're taking this seriously now, right? It's almost like we're taking this seriously. We've been doing giveaways all week. We're going to have a couple announcements today for some giveaways that are happening on Sunday, but they're going to be some fun IRL giveaways, not just the NFT giveaway. We're going to have some IRL stuff that's going to be announced today. So there's just a lot happening. There's a lot happening. And then, Sunday night, we have our anniversary show. We're going to have some fun guests come on, some members from the community, some members outside the community. We got a lot. We're going to just give away a shit ton of stuff. So things are popping off. And so you're saying today is actually going to be a good show. There you go, Artemis. You get it. We get a lot of stuff happening. And I'm excited. I'm excited for what's to come. It feels like, I don't know, I've been saying this for a couple weeks now. It feels like trending upwards, both with our Top Shot accounts, but also just with the things we're doing over here. So shout out to y'all for being early. Josh Harvey is here for the financial advice, as you all are. So here's what we're going to do this morning for this first hour. We're going to talk some of the games last night, but before, we'll talk some of the games. We'll look at the Flash Challenge, the MGLE and Hollow Challenges. But I think before we do that, we have to talk about what was announced yesterday. I'm sure you saw our beautiful short video on YouTube. If you haven't, just go give it engagement, please. Well, you know what? One more thing before we get in. If you didn't tune in last night too, we did an 89 Cavs show. It was another fun one with Steve and Justin. It was streamed on our channel. You can find it wherever you get your podcasts as well, or you can just go back and watch it. But it was a lot of fun. So definitely check that out. We talked a lot of Cade Cunningham, and it was a good time. But anyways, the big announcement yesterday, right? So we got a cough coming. That's what we got. We have a little KD announcement again. Look at this. They're just big into KD now. That's what's happening. So we've got the game recognized game. I'll share the blog. So Clapshot is saying, is there a name for your TikTok character? You know what? We do need to come up with a name, right? We can decide that, we've already picked our moment for Team Hold. You're right. We should pick a name for the TikTok character. Let me just change the background here. There we go. All right. So let's look at the blog a little bit. We've got not the Flash Drive Challenge. It's time for KD is calling the shots now. Is that the name of that blog announcement? Yeah, the KD recognized game. All right, so this is, most of you already know this now, but just in case you were offline yesterday, so we get new packs coming in on February 3rd, and they're going to be KD. There's going to be 6 different KD hand-picked moments and also narrated by him. Now, a lot of you, I could see it. I could see it festering yesterday. A lot of you were like, Mike, I remember how you feel about narrated moments. Everybody lost their mind about Mike Conley and Torrey Craig. Let me just say, first and foremost, this is different. This is Kevin Durant, so it has a little bit more oomph to it than, say, no disrespect to Mike Conley, although that is pretty disrespectful. The game recognized game set drops the first of its kind. So it's February 3rd, and they've got 2 different packs. We get a $19 pack and a $49 pack featuring these new game recognized game moments. We'll also introduce a new pack drop format, which makes common, rare, and legendary moments more accessible to the everyday user. So what this means is you have a shot at one of these, right? So the $19 packs are going to contain 4 moments, which one of them has a chance to be a limited edition common, a rare, or a legendary, but they all could be base moments. And then the $49 moment, one will be guaranteed. One of them is guaranteed to be either an LE common, a rare, or legendary. So this is what before we get into this more, what were our initial thoughts? What were our initial thoughts on all of this stuff, right? Because I think a lot of people went back and forth. Borland says narrated versus curated can be totally different things, right? We don't know for sure if he's talking on them. I believe they said narrated and curated for those 6 moments. So he both picked them and talked about them. Here we go. So this is kind of the info I wanted to get from people. Boob said more like they paid KD a lot of money for those highly inflated packs with 75% chance of a series 3 common moment. Let's hope the commentary is on par. There we go. Thank you, Top Shot Hotshot. Is this the future of packs? So these are questions I had too about the future of packs. Limsey says initial thoughts still confused. Is the LE a common of 9? That's my understanding, is that these are of 9999. But I don't fully know. I agree with Yada here too. The KD commentary for 60K was a little bit underwhelming. I'm actually more excited to hear him comment about other moments. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm more, I don't know why that's more appealing to me to hear him break down, say like a Tatum moment than I am for his own moment. Also, shout out Roy for being in here. Good to see you, Roy. Jonathan says, think I prefer the Q pack lotto, but I know some prefer this way. I'm just upset my collector score is too low. I'm with Patrick. He says UFC and NFL screwed me up because I see no problem with the cost with the chance of a rare. Yeah, so the standard pack immediately becomes irrelevant in my opinion. Yeah, so this is I'm not really sure what to feel about this. My initial thought was yeah, Stan Love says KD's chatting in the 9 Lives Lounge tonight and the price of the LaMelo went down. Yeah, I don't like when looking at this, the $19 pack didn't seem as exciting to me as the $49 one. I think the guarantee of like a common, rare, legendary, like that speaks to me a little bit more. That idea of the gamble of it changes the pack rip experience again, right? Because it reminds me of last year when you were ripping a Series 2 pack and or you were ripping a hollow pack. All of those packs were like crazy plus EV for a while. And not that these will all be plus EV, but it's just like the excitement of like, holy shit, what might I fall? What might I pull and how is that going to affect everything? The $19 one feels like a little, I don't know. It feels a little strange to me for going for it. T-Time Dash says the 10K include a bonus or is it straight up? It includes a bonus. It includes a bonus. Yeah, I don't really know. There was a couple of comments in the Discord last night that I thought were a little off base, like where they were calling it a money grab by Dapper. And I just don't think Dapper's in a place right now where they need to do money grabs. They seem financially well off at this point with their investors that with everything that's happening. I'm not really concerned about them just trying to grab dollars. I do think this is a test. I think they're just like testing it out and seeing what's happening. I think if you compare it to what we saw with the NFL and UFC, I think what, yeah, Raptor News, Dwayne Wade. Yeah, that one might have been a money grab. Yeah, okay, everybody can say Dwayne Wade. Let's get that out of the way so we can all take that W on Dwayne Wade being a money grab. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's because they're like, maybe the people like this because UFC sold out immediately with the same type of format. I mean, a little bit different, obviously, but the same type of format. The NFL sells out every single week. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. My hope, my hope for this, I don't want them to get rid of the base pack, right? I don't think they want to get rid of the base pack because they've said this forever. They want packs readily available when they hashtag get out of beta. So I think for me, I hope like every time they do one of these packs, right? Because this isn't going to be the only time they do this. So I'm sure they're partnering up with a handful of players who are going to do these like curated and narrated packs. I like the idea of it's something special. This happens like 5 or 6 times a year where you've got this $1949 thing. It gives you, if you're someone who's never going to line up for a legendary, right? If you're never going to line up for a $999 pack, but you're like, hey, I'll take a couple shots at a $49 pack and maybe I hit a legendary or rare. I kind of like that. I like that aspect of it. But overall, I thought it was pretty positive. So I was a little stunned that everybody was so angry. The $19 one doesn't make. Oh, this is a fun take right here by Tea Time. He says, "Let's be real. The standard was priced the way it was to entice people to grind a 10K collector score and actually be eligible for a good pack." But yeah, I don't know. I think I agree with this. I think that's a fun take. And it with the bonus being unlimited, I think there's going to be a lot more people qualifying for this than you realize. And Brenton says Jumbo Beats said packs are plus EV, but there will be many packs that won't cover the cost because you were shooting for the moon. Right, right. Those $19 ones, yeah, $30 EV and $80 EV respectively. Right, but I think a lot of people when they hear EV, they're just like, okay, this pack's going to cover the cost. And then it is going to cover the cost when you zoom out and consider every single pack that's purchased. But a lot of individual packs will not be plus EV it will still be plus EV, but you're not going to make money off of it because you didn't hit a legendary or a rare. Yadi says, I like the chance of getting uncommon moments at 49, just not sure about the price points and odds. It caters to new users also. Those people matter too. I like the $49. It should be the one purchase per person. Yeah. I bet they get there too at that point. But anyways, I think overall it's pretty positive. And I know if you don't think it's positive, you're just like Zakarian and a company man once again shilling for Top Shot. But no, I think it's cool. And I say this before every pack drop, like you don't have to do it. Like, don't do it. If you don't like this, if you think this is bad for business, don't do it. Show them, right? Because if it doesn't sell out, they'll know, they'll hear the user's response. But I mean, every time it sells out, every single time. So that's what I would say. If you're out on this, don't buy them. Me personally, I lean way heavier towards the $49 one. That one speaks to me a little bit more than the $19 one. I feel like there's going to be way more L's in the $19 one than the $49 one. Not to say there won't be L's in the 49. See, and I said this too. This got like slapped down a little bit, but also with a standard pack at 19, we're never seeing a $1 floor again. Yeah, I don't know. Do we think that happens? Because that was my thought process too. Like, I mean, it's been hard finding $2 floors right now. I can't imagine seeing a $1 floor. But yeah, I don't know. And again, what's good about this, right, is if like we collectively like, hey, we don't like this, they won't do it again, right? So we are in control. But the $49 one does. I like that one, guys. I'm into it. I think that's pretty exciting to have a shot at a legendary. I mean, we complain all the time. Well, not we, but we as the Top Shot community, not myself, complain about the $999 price point every single time. It's like, oh, the rich get richer. We're only pumping up the whales, and now's an opportunity. Now's an opportunity to go after it. Rupert said, I just read the blog well and found out these packs will not be a one-off thing. Rupert, I don't know if you read it like that, but that was kind of fun for me. So that wasn't a shot at you, Rupert. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a one-off thing either. But my hope is that it's not the standard. Standard's the wrong word to use. My hope is not the norm moving forward. I think they are still going to want these $9 packs. I think they're still going to want these $9 packs. This is a good point, Patrick. We should check in. We should check in. Do we think we see MGLE and Hollow going underpriced right after drops? Yeah, this is a great point, DJ Local. If you are someone looking to buy these moments off the marketplace, I mean, that, yeah, I would imagine there's a lot of people who this would be their biggest moment that they've ever hit, right? If you are used to grinding out $9 packs and $2-3 moments and flipping to build up a dapper, and then all of a sudden you get slapped in the face with a $1,200 moment. Do you list it for like 900 just to move it as fast as you can? Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty intriguing. I'm excited to see. This is good. This is good for us. It's keeping us moving around, right? We've got a lot going. Oop, Jay, hey guys, Jay has something to say. Everybody shut up. He goes, here's my alpha for the day. Oh, wait, no, wrong comment. Here's my alpha for the day. Do we start the other 3 narrated moments, Conley, Craig, and KD? Oh, I'm sorry. Do we start stacking the other 3 narrated moments, Conley, Craig, and KD, in case they're part of a challenge bonus card? Ooh, that's fun. So you think maybe they do something where they do a challenge with these curated moments, and then you're like, also here are the bonus, you need these narrated ones. That's interesting. I'll tell you right now, I'm not doing that. I don't want to buy any Torrey Craig moments, but you do you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Boob says the limited should always be guaranteed. If they're going to do that, you got to get rid of the $19 packs though, right? You just got to do it 49. So that's going to be if you want to do that, they can't be $19. Ryan says, quick question for someone who doesn't have a lot of dapper or cash to pump into Top Shot at the moment. Nice. Are there any 50-ish dollar moments you see all right, we'll do that. We'll do that after we go over the hoops, Ryan. I'll just remind me. After we go over some hoops, we'll do it. There we go. That was my thoughts. Has me thinking to offload some moments. So you're saying if we think this is going to dip down after the pack drop, yeah, but you know what? There's not that many being unloaded into the universe, right? It's not like there's enough of that supply being dropped that I think it would ultimately, I think we're going to see quick hits where it dips and then goes right back up, dips and goes right back up. Yeah, I don't know. And again, like if you feel this way, you guys just like listen closely. Just don't buy it. Don't buy the $19 pack. You don't have to. So one thing that Jacob stressed in Twitter Spaces is that this was for the entire month of February, probably inferring that all-star packs will be similar. That makes sense. We also should mention, too, we've got some airdrops coming in, right? We get some airdrops coming in. Where is it? There will be one standard pack airdrop for each completed set of base set Series 1. Got game, early adopters. In Series 2, you could get, if you completed the whole base set. I know some people in our community did that recently. Cool Cats, if you've completed the entire base set of Series 3. And then the WNBA set, if you completed that. So, and this snapshot was already taken. So and this was taken like a week ago. Don't go out there and start buying shit. You get an elite pack if you've completed any of the MGLE series, the MSFE, and then the WNBA run it back. And then you get 3 elite packs if you completed either of the Hollow Series 1, Series 2, or Inner Bag. So the airdrops continue. So there you go. Knowing Dapper's timing, they'll do a rare legendary flash challenge to prop up the value. Maybe. When I love. Yeah, there you go. But anyways, I don't know. I thought this was pretty positive, but the WNBA fandom set, right? No, the WNBA best of 2021, the fandom set I don't believe is rewarded in here. So it's the best of summer 2021, and then it's the inner bag. So it's like the full base set. They need to be explicit with how low. I thought that was pretty clear that it was like you're not going to get a legendary most likely. But if not, if you think they haven't done a clear enough job, I recommend following John Boy Beats. Actually, let me see if I can pull that tweet up right now. Let me see if I can pull that tweet up right now so that way we could take a look at what the odds actually are. He had a really great thread. I recommend following John Jackson. He's really good with this stuff. So let me see if I can find it. All right, here we go. So he did a little bit of quick math here. A little bit of quick math here. So a quick little chart. Standard cost 19, the EV 30 cost 49, EV 82. And there you go. So the base set for the fourth moment. So most likely you're going to, if you buy this in standard pack, most likely you're getting 4 base sets. You have a 25% chance at, or 24% chance of game recognized game moment, 2.5% of metallic gold, and under 1% for hollow. On the elite for the fifth moment, you get a 90% chance of game recognized game, 8% of metallic gold, and like 1.5 of the hollow. So there you go. Again, recommend following John Boy Beats. John Boy Beats, shout him out. Does the standard pack become the pack that is regularly available for everyone at that price? Potentially no more long queues? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me see. Did I miss anything else? Oh, man. Yeah, I thought it was the other way. What's the other way around? It's the fandom set. So it's the smaller of the 2 moments, the 2 sets that you need to complete. Not bad. Isn't best of summer 2021? Isn't that from the 2021 set? That's interesting to me. If they hold on, let me see this. The only reason that's surprising to me is like one of those isn't one of those like 10 or 12 moments or something like that. So summer, they're both. Oh, okay. Summer 20. No, you're right. Wow. So if you own 5 plays, you get. Oh wait, no, that's not WNBA though. Hold on, let me find. Let me find WNBA. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'm confused by this. Yeah, you're right. So 15. Okay, 15 moments. There you go. 15 moments. My apologies. My apologies. That's a bummer. I thought I was getting one for the other one. There you go. There you go. It's the summer of 2021. All right, everybody relax. Jesus, everybody relax. All right, let's talk about some hoops for a little bit. I'm sure we get a couple more days to chit chat. A couple more days to chit chat about this drop. And then we'll keep going, and then we'll get back to it. I'm sure. All right, let's see. What did we have? 8 games. We have 8 games. Did somebody ask which suburb of Chicago are you in? Are you talking to somebody else? I'm in New York, big guy. Is that because I did a weird voice? Is that why? All right, here we go. We had, you know what? There's nothing like aggressively to report. Like there was nothing too surprising. I don't think that we need to check. But let's take a look at Stan Love's Miami Heat. You guys lost by 30 to one of the worst teams in basketball. Celtics won 122, Heat 92. Max Strus had 27, Tatum 20 and 12, Jalen had 29 and 4. I don't really care about anybody here. I don't think there's anything that we need to look at, right? I mean, all those guys are appropriately priced. Who cares? Who cares about that game? This doesn't really move the needle for the Heat for me either. They're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. No, I don't believe they didn't have any Jimmy. I don't think Lowry played last night. So it was Strus season. Bam kind of didn't do anything. And it's the Celtics. They suck. Every once in a while, you're going to lose a game, but losing by 30. Good Lord. Sad times for Miami stands, but you're still currently tied for first with the Bulls. So what are you going to do? Cavs 93, Pelicans 90. Devontae Graham had 20. Jackson Hayes had 19 and 7. Cavs were without Darius Garland last night. Still got the W. 50. Love had 15 and 11. I do want to look at Kevin Love for a second. He's been. He's not going to win this thing, but is Kevin Love in like the 6th man of the year conversation right now? Probably not, right? Probably not. But so that fandom moment from yesterday's challenge is going for $11, and this bad boy is going for 140. His Top Shot debut. MGLE from this past drop is at 135. Yeah, he's not going to win 6th man of the year, but he's going to be in the conversation. That's what I'll say. His name will get floated around, but I don't understand how Tyler Hero wouldn't get it at this point. Yeah, a lot of people were sweating Gabe Vincent last night because there was a chance he was going to get into the challenge. So I think, and he's only got the Top Shot debut, and everybody was ready. But Tyrese Maxey went ham last night, which we'll get to. You know what I should do too? So I completed the hard challenge the other day, and I ripped it last night on the 89 Cavs. And I ended up with a pretty sick like this. So these are my archive moments right here. So we went AK-47, Mello, Hakeem Warwick, and Dwight. And then the Jason Kidd running back, which honestly I hadn't seen this moment. And this is pretty nice. Just like Jason Terry, vintage Jason Terry defense right there. It's a pretty cool moment. Shout out Jason Kidd. Shout out Jason Kidd. This was a very funny comment by Brian. He said he'll get a lifetime achievement award instead. A+ comment right there, Brian. Also, I haven't bugged anyone to do this yet. We are not even close to 50% on the like. So if everybody take a second, smash the like on this video real quick. It helps the algorithm. And if you're new here, welcome. And make sure you subscribe and hang out. In another game that no one gives a shit about, the Pacers won 122, Clippers 116. Amir Coffee. Is it Amir? Is it Amir, or did I just give him that first name? Now I feel bad. I need to look this up. Oh my goodness. God, I hope his name's Amir and I didn't just do that. But he had 27 points last night. That's what's more important. No, it is Amir Coffee. Okay. He had 27 last night. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Isaiah Jackson. Isaiah Jackson, who I had never heard of before in my life. Had 26 and 10. Another Jackson, Mr. Reggie Jackson, had 21 points. Clippers are in a weird spot right now, right? Because we've talked about this before. They don't have their first round pick this year. They are, where are they right now in the standings? I think they're the 8th seed maybe, or the 7th seed. Let me just double check that really quickly, just so I'm not spitting nonsense. They are currently the 8th seed, one game below 500. The Lakers are just like a game and a half back. And the Blazers and Spurs and Pels are all right there. I don't know, man. They're in a weird spot right now. I don't even know what your trade pieces would be. Marcus Morris, I guess. But it doesn't sound like Paul George is coming back anytime soon. Remember when everybody in the chat, like a few months ago, was like, Kawhi's actually coming back before the All-Star break. Kawhi's not. They're in a really weird spot. The West is weird. Pacers winning that game without starting. Stan, I would love a chart on like the angles you try to take to get to a W, right? Reminder, Mike said the Clippers would be trash and they were a playoff team without their 2 All-Stars. What we learned? The West is trash. They are below 500, my dude. Below 500. I honestly, you must have to get up early and stretch to try to make some of these work. Got to get up early, Stan. Listen, sit back, relax, take a rip of that bong, buddy. You need to just chill this morning, my friend. All right. I can't tell if Stan and I love each other. We love each other. Or at least maybe it's one-sided. But Sixers Grizz. All right. Finally, we can talk about a game that was fun. Ja 37-5-5. Desmond Bane had 34-7. Andre Drummond 16-23. Tobias Harris, 31-5-5, and then Maxey at 33-8. We'll look at some of those. Sixers with a pretty big W, though. No Embiid, pretty good for them. And looking at the standings quickly, 31-19, a half game out of first, 8-2 in their last 10. I mean, that was a pretty big W for them. We still got a long way to go in the season, obviously, but a pretty big W without Embiid against the Grizz, who have been playing well, and the Grizz were hot right now. This East is nuts. I know we talked about it like a few days in a row, but hey, Stan, the Clippers would be the 10 seed in the East, so fuck off. But look at this. We had 2 games separating first and sixth, 4 games. I mean, even the Celtics 5.5 games back from first place right now. The Celtics, who are ass, 5.5 games out of first. So everything is pretty wild right now. Pretty wild. Ooh, Top Shot just released moments on their channel. Okay. Is it on Twitter as well? Yeah, they did. Okay, let me see if I can find that. Hold on, let me remove the screen. That would be a fun thing to look at. But yeah, anyways, pretty big win for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey, I think his moment's going for like over $600 right now. Okay, I don't see it on their Twitter, so I'm not gonna be able to find it yet. Mike, there's breaking news. Let me see if it's in the Discord. The thing is, guys, I'm not gonna share another. Like, I only steal content from Steve. You know what I'm saying? Ballers Blockchain. So can someone let me know where it is? Because if it's on their YouTube, I can't do this. But yeah, Maxi is up big time. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Sorry, guys. I can't watch another YouTube channel. But I understand if you all leave, you cowards. Knicks 116, the Kangs 96. Hallie had 21-8, Randall 17-9, Alex Burks 21 off the bench. Craziest thing to me was quickly only played like 15 minutes. Kemba was garbage. Knicks suck, Kings suck. Both of those teams are going to be trying to trade people soon. I don't know. Nothing to look up there. We're going to have a Randall drop coming soon. I'm very excited about. Big W for the Raptors last night. Trae Young sat, but big win. Raptors 106, Hawks 100. Kevin Red Velvet Herder had 26. Gary Trent Jr. 31-6, and Siakam continues the ball. Siakam, I wanted to look at for a second. Let's go over to the top shots. Let's go over to the top shots. Let's look at Pascal because he's been rounding into form pretty nicely. And here we go. What do we got here? Top shot debut at 135. I believe this was around 100 when we started looking at it. That was like 2 weeks ago. You got his 15K for 9, his 4K for 7. Yeah, he's been playing really well. And the Raptors look good. They're deep. They keep winning games. They keep grind. I don't think the Raptors are gonna go far in the playoffs, but I wouldn't be pumped to play them. You know what I mean? I think they're going to be a very, very difficult out. I would not be excited about that. But I don't really see them. I don't really see them going crazy. All right, here we go. Warriors 122, Rockets 108. Steph Curry's back. He had 7 threes last night. He went 7 for 14. I want to shout him out because he got me like a top 35 finish in moment ranks last night with his 7 trays. 49-5. Wiggins had 23-5. Christian Wood 24-13. KPJ 17-11. Breaking news: Austin has a Kobe jersey in the background of the new video. Like just hanging up like in his room. So do you think, wait, hold on. Are we now looking at what is in Austin's room where he records and assuming that's going to be the next moment on the site? GRG, I don't know who GRG is. Who is that? Greg Ryan Griffin. Gory Drag. Who's GRG? Ant Donovan Booker, Joker Ja. Carew? Is that Curry? That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Club Shot. So these are the 6 moments. 1, 2. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm way more fascinated by KD talking about like what Anthony Davis does or what Donovan does. Austin had a Tim Hardaway. Timmy Hardaway. Timmy. Oh, game recognized game. Thank you. That's what GRG is. Wait, was that 6 moments though? Ant, Donovan, Booker, Joker. Yeah, it was. All right, there we go. That's pretty exciting. I like that. This is the type of, we need a Jeb shout out right now. We're going to play the Jeb video because if we're going to start doing tinfoil hat Tuesday stuff, we need some Jeb. Turn down your volume. Here we go.
Please clap.
Hey everyone. Jeb. There we go. Little Jeb shout out. That's going to be, who the F is GRG? That was my bad, guys. That was I couldn't decipher game recognized game. I thought we were listing players. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm excited about that. I wonder, need that Edwards moment. Need that Edwards moment. I'm excited for this. The loudest one of them all. No one, Top Shot Tesla has real boomer vibes when it comes to the audio. Turn it down. All right, we have 1 game left, and honestly, this, similar to the Pacers Clippers game, you need to put this game on like Paramount Plus. Where no one needs to see this. This is like CBS access, all access, something like that. OKC 98, Portland 81. CJ had 21-7, Josh Giddey 14-12. Can I ask, seriously, to the Portland fans, if there's any Portland fans in here right now, how did you lose this game? No SGA? No SGA? How did you lose this game? Literally, I think Giddey had the most points on the team last night. Let me double check that right now. But like with 14 points leading the way, like that's really, how do you lose? Hold on, let me double check. Here we go. High score, Josh Giddey, 14. Like good. No, wait. I'm sorry. Lou Dort had 18, and then it was 4, and then Baisley had 15. But how do you lose that game? Yeah, another great question. How in the year of our Lord 2022 is the NBA team scoring 81 points? I don't get it, man. I don't get how you like unless they are trying to lose, right? Like, are they just saying like, "Hey, F it, let's get ourselves completely out of playoff contention, and then let's ship our guys out." But it's not like I know they were missing Dame, and I know that, and they're missing Little, and let me see who was their starting five. They ran out Norman Powell, professional basketball player, Robert Covington, professional basketball player, Yusuf Nurkic, CJ McCollum, and Simons. Inexcusable. You can't lose that game. You can't lose this game. Um, I'm in a betting Discord and everyone bet Portland. Yeah. I would have too. At least I would have taken the money line. Yeah, that was nuts. That was nuts. All right, let's go check out. On the Moment, the official flagship sponsor for all things Top Shot. Let's go look at OTM site and take a look at the challenges. Also, if you're just getting here, a reminder: we have 3 shows today. Right after this ends, like right at 10 o'clock, we're gonna start our Candy show. We've got an interview with our friend Matt Novogratz from Candy, who's going to talk to us about all of things coming up. Greg's going to be on the show. Very exciting. And then we get NFT Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern with our man Raptor News doing a little NFT 101, the do's and don'ts, helping us navigate the space, especially us noobs, Very exciting stuff. I also think, not to break any alpha here. I'm just saying I would pay attention to the NBA Top Shot Twitter feed today. That's all I'd say. Oh yeah, Ryan Kelly. I'm going to do this right after the challenge. Ooh, we're up to $70 now, right? We started at 50, up to 70. Does the OTM sit on top of the Damon Fat hat? Do they have their own spots on the desk? Yes, they do. So here we go. We've got this. We've got the cigar over here. If you guys remember the cigar callback. I'll also say too, I've been waiting for the right time to throw this thing out here. I've been waiting for the right time to just maybe do like a little massage while we were doing this, just like a little bit of that. And I couldn't figure out how to use this prop appropriately. Like, what's the good joke going to be? If we ever do a VV show, I was going to live try to get that. But anyways, yeah, that's my prop desk. They call me the Carrot Top of Top Shot. I get that a lot. Should I sell Gary Trent Jr. and use that money to try and complete a set? Let's take a look. Yeah, people saying VV drop. That's not why I use it. I use it because I'm old as. That's why I use it. And I'm trying to play in this basketball tournament that Pack Trip put together, which seemed like a great idea 6 months ago. And now my body is like, you don't play sports. That's what happens. All right, let's look at, let me blow this up a little bit. So what did I say we're going to do? Let's look at the challenges, or at least the flash challenge. Let's look at that first. Next video. Great comment, Drunk Tree. All right, so we have 1,445 completions of this. This is going to be a Jalen Suggs. This, it's so funny. My favorite thing about the Metallic Silver Fandom Edition is that depending on the night, a moment could go for $12 or $11, like we saw with Kevin Love, or it could go for $200 like we might see with Jalen Suggs. My guess is probably closer to 150 than 200, but this is going for 654, and Tyrese Maxey. Okay, it's coming down a little bit now, but it's going for 510. Gary Trent Jr. is 71. All right, so who asked me about selling the 70 to complete a set? David, this is what I would say. If you are not a huge Gary Trent Jr. fan, if this isn't for a set, if you don't need it, do you know what I'm saying? I would sell it because I don't think it's worth $71. It's a 12K Top Shot debut. You could probably buy that back for like $30, maybe even cheaper. So if you have the Maxi, I'd complete this moment. But yeah, I don't know. Josh said, "Hey, I'm late, but we'll rewatch from the beginning because he's a true fan." Did he already talk about the fact that the spend bonus is no cap for these new drops? We haven't talked about it too much, but yeah, there's going to be no cap for it. So usually we have the 10K cap. So a lot of you who are freaked out about collector score, it's probably going to be a little bit higher than you think. Yeah, I feel like we need to do another video on collector score. At some point, like what the future is of this. I'm also going to say, guys, we used the massage gun for like 5 minutes, and I just want to let that thing rip for a whole show because that felt great. You know what? I need like a stand for it though. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's a hard reach. Anyways, I got a cough coming. Let's do a drop. Let's do in honor of you flipping your Gary Trent Jr. Nothing like a little big ticket, although then I saw my Wi-Fi just like immediately sucked. I'm seeing a lot of people saying like, yeah, would love to see a collector score video. Yeah, me too, man. But the thing is, I would need to understand collector score. So that's another thing. All right. So I assume everyone that has a Tyrese Maxey is completing this, although I guess maybe you're flipping it because $500 for a 4K moment. We're assuming Maxey gets a 60K moment any day now. Yeah, Zach says it's crazy that he started the entire season and is still a bottleneck. Yeah, I gotta imagine the next pack drop Maxey's coming out because this is getting a little nuts. Maxey looks good, man. Oh wait, is this breaking news? Brady officially announced his retirement. I thought for sure, man. I thought for sure we were gonna get like one season over in San Francisco. Actually, this is a good, this is a good opportunity to just be like, honestly, Tom Brady's going to go down as the greatest fracking quarterback of all time. That guy could do whatever he wants. He's never going to pay for a dunks again, even though he's not going to eat dunks because he's looking for that avocado shit, and we don't do that at dunks. Instead of avocados, they just put mint chocolate chip ice cream. That's the only green stuff they have at dunks because the dunks I go to is also a Baskin Robbins, so like you can get an ice cream in your coffee. That's the best part. Honestly, that's my medium regular. Some people do cream and sugar. I do cream and ice cream. That's just what I do. There we go, guys. There we go. I flipped that Trent for 120. Shout out the big ticket. We love to see that, RA Superstar. Good for you. Good for you. That's a good flip. That's a good flip right there. Unsubbed. That makes sense. That makes sense. NFL all day unopened packs value just went up. Maybe. Shout out Tom Brady. Shout out Tom Brady. I'm really excited for this all day marketplace. Dude, there you go. There you go. Double sub. Thank you, Ryan Kelly. All right. Ryan Kelly has asked for us to do a market check for him a couple times. So let's do it. I also will say on that impression that I feel like there are people who do go get a coffee and a Baskin Robbins because you got to think there's like if you go to like what's it like Weymouth. I bet there's like a Dunks. There's got to be a Dunks Baskin Robbins, Weymouth, Braintree, maybe somewhere in the South Shore, for sure. Wait, why do you think we should pay attention to the Top Shot Twitter today specifically? I can't tell you. All I can say is I needed to verify that I was 18 years old last night. So when does the NFL all day marketplace open up? February 19th. Aaron, I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I hope it's soon. I would love to see it. I would love to see the all day marketplace. I'm ready to be excited about it. But I have no clue. It's going to be after UFC. I'll tell you that, which is February 7th. So get excited for that. I'm also going to drop a link right now. I'm going to drop a link right now to the Discord. If you are not in the Discord, join the Discord. There's a lot of fun in there. There's a challenge channel. If you sign up for our VIP, that gets you all the stuff. Top Shot body issue. Different kind of Top Shot. A+, guys. There's good comments in here. This morning. People are saying it's so cryptic. Here's the thing. I don't actually know what's going out. All I know is I think Team Hold might be featured in something. That's all I know. I really don't know what it is. I wish I could take credit for it. All right, Ryan Kelly, I promise I'm not forgetting about you. Here we go. Let's go look at, what did you say? 70 and under, huh? 70 and under. Those are the basketball leagues I try to play in. 70 and under. Hey, and just a reminder, we got an MLB candy show coming up. I'm actually going to drop a link in the chat there just so people, I'm not going to drop a link. You guys know how to go to the next show. We'll probably end this one a few minutes early, just so that we can be set up and ready to go right at 10. Here's a question from Josh, who only likes financial advice, which means we got to play the video. None of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do. Something like that, right? So he says, do we think rares and legendaries on all day will be comparable to Top Shot Pulled a legendary one to sell for Top Shot Building. You know, Josh, I have no idea. Because I have a Patrick Mahomes rare, and at first I was like, "Oh, cool, that'll go for like 250 or something." But what's throwing me off is these packs were $50, right, or 49 or 250, whatever you paid for them. I just don't know what the market's going to be. Some people are like, oh, that's like 2K. That's like 800. Like, so I don't think anybody knows. I think the legendary is going to carry a lot. I think it depends on the player too. I think it's going to be similar to this. Like, do you want a Josh Jackson hollow, or would you rather have a Top Shot debut of like Donovan Mitchell, right? Probably the Top Shot debut of Donovan Mitchell. So I don't know if you have like a Cup legendary, or if you have a Joe Burrow legendary, or Tyreek Hill, like someone who scores. I think it's got a real shot at doing a good ROI, as they say. Also, David Ramos, thank you for becoming a VIP. We love the VIPs up in here. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at this $70. Let me blow this up a wee bit so we can see it. So we're going $70, high to low. Here we go. So we're seeing a Chris Paul Series 1 pass. Trey Jones, Top Shot debut. Kerry Trent Jr., Top Shot debut. I kind of like Jalen Johnson, but we're not going to see him for a while, I don't think. Let's see. What sticks out? What sticks out here? Yusuf Nurkic, Top Shot debut. That's back down to 70. We've seen the Top Shot debut. Oh, my God. PJ Washington for $69. PJ Washington for $69. Hold on. Let's play the freaking video, huh? Let's play the freaking video.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
All right, I don't think you should buy PJ Washington. Let me say that first. Yeah, this is kind of a tough range, man. I would try to find John Collins' Top Shot debut for $69 is pretty enticing, especially because I think he gets traded in the next couple weeks. Like he's outwardly said, oh my God, my mom's watching the show right now. She just texted me there's a Baskin Robbins Dunks in Taunton and Raynham. Hi, Mom. Thanks for tuning in. John Collins' Top Shot debut is pretty interesting. He's definitely getting traded. He went into the front office and was like, hey, I want to get traded. So that's usually a good way to get traded. That one sticks out. I don't know. Josh Christopher, rookie. I think he's going to get a little bit more run in the future. Man, this is kind of a weird range. This is a weird range. I'd keep Darius Baisley Top Shot debut, Donovan Mitchell Series 1. That doesn't have a lot of utility. LaMelo, this is it. LaMelo 40K. I'd probably want one of those at $64. Or the LaMelo Series 3 out of 9999. That's kind of intriguing. You could pick up some collector score with playoff. This is a tough range, Ryan. This is a tough range. Oh my gosh, you're right. We have Sadiq Bey. That's the one you got to get. That's the one you got to get. Let me look at what Sadiq Bey is. Sadiq. All right, here we go. Oh, speaking of Bey. Nah, I'll wait till his mic's set up. We're going to have a guest in a second. Sadiq Bey, $44. There's your buy, Ryan. There's your buy. It's right there. Nurkic for 70 is pretty good too. Nurkic for 70 is pretty good. There we go. There we go. It's good. Rock and Roll says it warms my heart to know your mom has heard the PJ Washington song. Also, my mom, very talented musical person. So I'm sure she appreciated Rock and Roll. And Rock and Roll is the creator of all things music. So, Greg, can I bring you on now? You good to come on? There he is.
Hi, I'm Sunshine. Good. I like that Bay lead in. That's why I waited all show for you to say Bay.
You've been here since the beginning?
Yeah, of course.
Here, I can change the background.
132 people watched the morning. I thought like 5 people watched this show.
How dare you, dude? How dare you? The Morning Marketplace, most successful morning show, right behind Imus. Here's a throwback. How about that? You want to use that for the background?
Yeah, no. Let's not speak of tops in the next hour.
I know, right? I can't find our two. Oh, here it is. Greg, you want to give us a little lead into what our next show is going to be?
Yeah, I feel like Seth Meyers coming on Jimmy Fallon not to no disrespect, but coming on the show to tell him what's coming up next.
I love that you calling me the main host on like the headlining host, but we both feel the same way. So no disrespect.
No, if you know me at all, you know I'm super excited that the for the first time, I feel like it's truly been a year coming. We are going to have a show devoted to baseball with an actual representative from Candy. And Candy, if you haven't heard, Candy is the new MLB NFT hub. It's the officially licensed MLB NFT set. They had a pack drop in October. The marketplace opened a couple weeks ago, and we're going to talk all about it. So Matt Novogratz from Candy is going to be with us on a new link, which I put in the bio. I also dropped in our Discord in about 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yeah, we're really excited. It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, and it's only 6:50 a.m. on the West Coast. But listen,
that's early.
I got up for it, baby. Just got my coffee.
Look at
little Dunkin' and Baskin Robbins.
What's it? Yeah, and apparently in Taunton, Mass. I was very excited to learn that. Did you hear that? My mom was tuning in this morning.
Yeah, I just heard you mention Dunkin' and Baskin Robbins.
Yeah, we did, and I also brought out the massage gun. Yeah, it's been a weird morning. FF Doom gets it. Yep, we're all on the same page. We're all on the same page here.
That's
fine. That being said, I'll gladly take a writing job in a second. Well,
not when they see this. So we dropped the link in the bio of this show, and then it'll just be live on the channel. So, and apologies to everyone that we have to make a new link, but we want to keep it clean. We want to start fresh and start talking baseball.
We're not going to apologize. You can click over. I'm not going to say sorry that you have to click to another link. It's the least you plebes can do. Look at Raptor News. You Googling towns in southeastern Massachusetts? You know what? I think this is a good time to actually wrap it. So just a reminder, we're going to switch over to our next show at 10 a.m. The
Fallon over here.
Time. Yeah. So get on over there. We're about to get rolling. Thank you everybody for tuning into the morning marketplace. And then at 3 p.m. Eastern, our man Raptor News is going to be taking us through the NFT streets, a little 101. So thanks again for being here. Join the Discord, do all the things. Actually, I'm not even going to say bye because we're going to see you in 2 seconds. Even if you don't like baseball, just shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, just shut up. All right. We'll see you guys in a little bit.